So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to... Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Goes for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Bowen. And it's been played through. Wan-Bissaka stood his ground strongly. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Can he spark a counter here? Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Referee has just said play on. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Cherki. Rodri shifted upfield. Great chance!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Kilman aim forwards. Lewis. So we're still where we started right now. Doku tries to think it through. Foden, and that's aimed in, takes a shot! Lucas Paqueta. Quality ball. Fulkrug chasing after it. And he's searching through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Doku. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Soucek. Fulkrug. Oh, super find. Now it's Bowen. Fulkrug. Fulkrug! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Cherki. That is a brilliant interception. Cherki. Lewis. Foden. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And Bernardo Silva! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lucas Paqueta. Wan-Bissaka, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Doku. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Haaland really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Stones gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Guardiola. And here's Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end.
And the action is back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Moved on forwards. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Cherki. Lewis. And here's Haaland. And a chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Wan-Bissaka. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Dias. And it's played forward. Doku. And it's Bernardo Silva. Doku. A chance to play it in. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Doku. It's anyone's ball now. Doku has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Doku. Climbs up big! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Fulkrug clears it away. Fulkrug was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bernardo Silva. Haaland laid out to the left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. The muscular approach does pay off here. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. Guardiol. Haaland, real chance! Kilman attempts a clearance. And it's Rodri.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There are a few waiting for it. Lewis. Oh, it's played into the area. Ward-Prowse. Haaland. Marmoush. And Marmoush! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scored!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Areola, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. O'Reilly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Guardiol. Guardiol forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Lucas Paqueta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Fulkrug. Very much into the last knockings. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Out of play for a throw. Time and again they are repelled. Marmouche, and it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland. Wan-Bissaka, and that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.